You
All
are
right, we're live.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, friends. Michelle Bryce and
Jennifer Davis.
We're going to show you how to make your own elderberry syrup to support all your wellness needs during these cold winter months. So we're going to start with an Instant Pot. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you can do this on the stovetop in a saucepan, and we can post the directions in the comments afterwards. We'll put the recipe in there so you guys can either do it in your Instant Pot or do it on the stovetop. But for the sake of this class, the Instant Pot is super fast and super easy. So we're gonna add the ingredients. So what we're gonna start with is half a cup of organic dried elderberries. We just add that to the pot. And half a cup of organic dried wolfberries that are so amazing. I like to add these to my tea, and like they rehydrate and give a little bit of sweetness. So we're gonna add those to that. And Jen is going to tell you about the amazing benefits of both of these berries.
They're both super high antioxidant berries. So I'm just going to share with you how important antioxidants are against like the rating of the scores of antioxidants. So there's this test called oxygen radical absorption capacity. And the higher the ORAC score, the more capable of destroying the free radicals, helping prevent the onset of illness and disease. So for instance, if we pick something like carrots, the score is 210 score level. Raspberries are 1220 on the antioxidant level. Blueberries rank 2400, but these wolfberries that come from Ningxia, or is it goji berries? Yeah, goji berries. Yeah, also known as goji berries. 25,300.
That is amazing.
Yes. And the antioxidants that are found in like the Ningxia red juice as well, the clove that's in it alone is 10,700,000 on the scale. So it just shows you how high these antioxidants are for your body to help prevent like illness and heart disease, basically, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of things.
So a lot of things that we're going to talk about tonight are just how we keep ourselves well. Neither one of us are doctors, nor do we play ones on TV. But we're just going to share with you what we do to keep ourselves well and our families well. So we added, for those of you just joining, we added a half a cup of dried organic elderberries and a half a cup of our Young Living Ningxia organic dried wolfberries. And to that, we're adding 4 cups of water. And that's it for now. So we're going to cover this up. And then we're going to put it on seal. And then we're going to just set this for 7 minutes on pressure cook. So put this 7 minutes. And that's it, 7 minutes.
And we'll upload the stovetop version as well.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to set it and forget it. We're not going to forget it. Okay, so we're going to tell you our stories about how we got started with Young Living. So I'll let Jen go first.
Yeah, so I met Michelle through our husbands. They were in a Bible study together, and then we're like, hey, let's hang out with our wives. And so we met in October. Before I met Michelle and got introduced to Young Living, I had a home in Corona and we were moving, and every house was filled with synthetic fragrances everywhere, store candles and whatnot, plugins. So I met Michelle. Yeah, we moved here like Elsinore. I met Michelle and she's like, hey, you should come to an oil class. You know, my husband and I were a bit skeptical, but we're like, cool, like friends, food, like let's go and hang out and learn about this oil thing. And so we went, and it was like an oils 101 class, like what are essential oils. First thing we're thinking of is like, yeah, I have store-bought oils, like I have them, so what about it, you know?
Oh my God. Our stories are really similar.
So then we see like the slides of like just all the products they have and all the cleaners they have and amazing oils and what they do. So learning more about that, we were kind of shocked, and we just dove in and we bought the starter kit, and I still have them. Like they last for a very long time. And you know, it started with oils, and then I moved into beauty products and wellness products, and now I'm getting introduced to the Vitality line. So I'm new at this whole like culinary part of it. So I'm really excited to learn this aspect. But I've been doing it for now a year, and I can't remember how I used to be. Like,
Right.
like what
So
was
cool.
I doing before? You know?
Yeah. How did we manage wellness before?
Yeah. And I think having children, it like just expedited everything. Like I wanted to have a line for the kids to put on healthy products, and just be aware of like what's in the air in our house, because you often hear that your home is more toxic than outside air. So this whole this company, Young Living, just kind of changed our outlook on healthy living and holistic living too. So
yeah, her husband has an amazing testimony for a head tension roller that I made him. So maybe we can have him talk about that.
Oh,
If he wants to come on. So how I got started 2 years ago last month. I met my friend Karen, who's on. She and I met through a mommy Facebook group, and she invited me to a class, and it took me a while to attend. But I was looking for eye makeup that wasn't going to cause my eyes to burn, because my eyes would start burning like midday and my eyes would tear up. And so she was having a Savvy Minerals makeup class. So I attended that class. And at that class, I also learned, like Jen learned, all the toxic chemicals that are just lurking all around our homes, in our laundry, in our dryer sheets. If you guys Google like the dangers of dryer sheets, that's the most toxic thing. If you guys are gonna, just stitching and switching, that is like the first thing I recommend. We recommend that you get rid of.
yeah.
And I was never a crunchy person. I mean, I had oils. My son and I used them to like relax and go to sleep. But we never experienced the therapeutic benefits that we experience using 100% pure essential oils with Young Living, because the FDA only requires that 5% be 100% to label a bottle 100% pure, which is just infuriating, just crazy. But once we used, because I even purchased oils from the farmer's market, and there was always this lingering smell like fertilizer or whatever is in it, and it just does not smell and benefit us the way that Young Living oils do. So I always was a seasonal sufferer prior to using oils. And in the premium starter kit, which we'll show you in a little bit, there are 3 oils in there. Well, there's actually 12, but 3 of those 12 oils I use to support my seasonal wellness, which is lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And let me tell you guys, every time the weather would change, the wind would blow, hot, cold, like I was having issues. It was awful. And, we live in California where there's, the Santa Ana winds, and, we actually have a season that's for fires. Like, what? So what is that all about? But I managed to get through all those seasons without any issues, and it's all because of Young Living. So I want to talk to you about, now that we've shared our stories, I want to talk to you about our generation story. And our generation is the sickest generation by far. Despite all of the advances in medicine that we've made, there are 7,000 hospitals across the 50 states, which is pretty alarming when you think that, we're supposed to know how to take care of ourselves better. What the wellness industry is a booming industry, but still we're so sick. Our children, suffer from allergies, and ADHD and ADD are on the rise. Rashes, cancer even. I think every person on earth has probably been touched by, the effects of cancer. And like, for example, I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago for some issues. And rather than, helping me, walking me through, talking to me about curing my issue, immediately the doctor wanted to just prescribe something to eliminate my symptoms. And I was just like, wait, that's not getting me well. That's keeping me sick. So this is why Jen and I share, because we want to arm you guys with like this great first line of defense, these oily tools that you can reach for first. I mean, not to say that there isn't a place for Western medicine, you know, it can help you out in an emergency for sure, but it shouldn't be your first line of defense. Right. So Jen is going to tell us about why Young Living is so amazing and what sets it apart. She's going to talk to you about Seed to Seal.
Yes. So they have an awesome purity guidelines to their oils and how they harvest their oils. So not all essential oils are created equally. When you shop with Young Living, you're getting quality products backed by a Seed to Seal guarantee. So on each bottle, you'll see their little stamp of approval. And I love that they have a lot number on each bottle. So you can trace it back if you had to call them and figure out what test quality or whatever, you know, whatever testing they did, they can reference it. So I really love that about it. So you can expect the best when you're buying from Young Living. Their plant material is grown on corporately owned farms or carefully vetted partner farms that you can actually visit. Michelle's actually been to some of the farms.
I've been to one, the Mona farm in Utah. It's a lavender farm. Like you weren't coming with me.
The lavender. Can you imagine walking through lavender fields?
It's pretty amazing.
And you can help them plant the
and watch the distillation process and all that stuff.
Yeah, they also do sustainable farming and sourcing practices, providing the purest oil because you want to get the full plant in your bottle. You don't want the 5%, right? Great care taken to preserve and protect natural resources. They hand weed the fields, so they don't.
Amazing.
Yeah, so they're actually spending more money to get someone to go through and hand pick the weeds. And there's zero use of pesticides. That's like one of my favorite lines about the Seed to Seal is that when they're trying to find farms, there can't be any pesticides on that farm for like the last 50 years. If there is, then they just don't farm there.
That is
like
amazing.
For 50 years. That is a long time. Oils that retain all their natural constituents and therapeutic properties. So we want to make sure we're getting our plant that we want. Use of food grade distillers with the state-of-the-art design and distillation methods, which includes low pressure and low temperature distillation without the use of synthetic materials or solvents. So you're not getting fake chemicals in there or any chemicals that are bad. Rigorous testing on each batch by Eternal Labs and third-party facilities. I also researched out a little bit more, and there's like 15 tests or more, and they test it before it's in the bottle and after that's in the bottle, and that's why I like Young Living. Oils that are carefully reviewed through every step of production in order to meet or exceed industry safety and purity standards. So it's what they call beyond organic. And the best part is if the oils do not meet these high standards, Young Living will just throw out the bottles and throw out their whole shipments that they have because they're rejected bottles because it's not pure. It's not to their standards. So it just won't be bottled. And that's why I love Seed to Seal promise.
Me too. Me too. Love it. Love it. So we still have a little bit more time on our elderberry. So we're going to show you how we both got started. And this is our hi Gina, thanks for joining us.
Hi, Gina.
So this is our premium starter kit. It's a beautiful, oh my gosh, it smells so good even when you open it up. And these are the 12 oils that are in the kit. So
you could smell it.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. So you get 12 therapeutic grade essential oils. And you'll see that 5 of them are Vitality. It's the white label that sets them apart to distinguish them as supplements because there are low people in high places that, you know, want us to
have a line.
Have a line for ingesting. But the same oils that are in these labels are the same that are in the white ones. So we're going to talk a little bit about each oil and what it supports. So you want to start with the Vitality?
Sure. First one we have is peppermint. It is not like any other peppermint you smell in like for a candy cane. It's like so much better than a candy cane.
It's your favorite, huh?
It's my favorite. I just learned how to put it in my peppermint mochas. So that's a whole new thing for me this week.
She made me one yesterday and I can vouch it's like
you
so
just
amazing.
dip a toothpick in the peppermint, otherwise it might be too minty. And then you just swirl it in your coffee. But that could be another video.
Yeah, that's a recipe for another day.
I got the best mochas. But so that's peppermint. Really a great energizer as well. If you feel like you need a little oomph in your day.
Yes.
A little spring in your step. Thieves is one of our most popular lines.
Yes.
Right? Like,
yes. We're going to use it in our elderberry syrup.
I pretty much use Thieves every day. I make a roller for immune support. So this would go perfect with our elderberry syrup as well for that immune boosting. But it has cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, like 4 other things in there.
Cinnamon,
right?
clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and lemon. And there's a legend behind thieves.
Oh, yes.
In the 15th century, during the bubonic plague, there were thieves that were going around robbing from the sick and the dead and not catching the plague. So they were using masks with these aromatics, botanicals, and it was supporting their immune system and they weren't getting sick. So as a form of leniency, they shared the recipe and now we have it as our immune support. And we have a whole line of Thieves products that are cleaning products, toothpaste.
Even this Thieves cleaner spray.
Yeah, hand sanitizer. It's amazing.
And the hand sanitizer is waterless. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
Has the peppermint flavor
yes.
in there too. I'll just say flavor. The next one we have is Citrus Fresh. Just a citrus blend. I think was it orange in there with it?
Tangerine, spearmint.
It's just very citrusy. It's amazing. Oh yeah, I'll read a few. It has tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, mandarin, spearmint, orange. So like 5, 6 citrusy ones. What's something you would put this on? Or
I would put it in water, or I loved putting baking soda in the bottom of my trash can liner with like 1 or 2 drops, or the baking soda box in the fridge. I'll put a couple drops in there and it keeps everything so fresh. I mean, it's a really great mood booster. It's just amazing.
I did put it on the bottom of my trash can per your recommendation, and I really liked it. The next one is Dye Dries. I carry this one in my purse all the time.
I have like so many
if you have like weird belly aches, like my husband did this morning, because he ate he drank a huge shake last night, and he wasn't really well this morning. So I totally grabbed the Dye Dries for him so he can put it on his belly. But it helps any kind of tummy issues going on or nausea. Big time help with nausea, or if you get car sick. And then lemon is a really high commodity that you want to add to like your cleaner. If you want like that awesome lemony smell, even when you're cleaning your floors, you can put a little bit.
Yeah, or remove like sticky messes.
Yeah.
Or like sticker residue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any gunk. Also in your water, that helps boost your immune system too. I think it's your white blood cells. I was reading about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you want to talk about.
Yeah. So Pan Away. This is really great for head tension, for after like a workout, for your muscles. Like this is so awesome.
Women's cramps.
There you go. Yeah. And then lavender is like the Swiss Army knife. There are so many uses for lavender. It's really great for your skin. It's great for emotional support, relaxation, sleep. Like
it's your go-to when you don't know what oil to use.
Yeah.
Lavender is like the universal oil.
Yeah. Kids' boo-boos.
Like anything.
Yes.
Yes. It helps inflammation too.
Yeah.
Like
so awesome. And then next is frankincense. We Oilers lovingly refer to as Frank, like this is everybody's boyfriend. And this is another great oil for emotional support, for skin support.
I want to get a shirt on Etsy. I haven't got it yet. That says, I'm sure some of you might have heard of it, but people that don't use oils make no frankincense.
Yeah,
I really want to get that.
Amy has a towel that has that on there.
Nice.
I was just gonna say,
throw it away tomorrow.
see my hand towel. I have to show you.
Oh, show it to us. I love it. It's so cool.
Well, don't let her down
Oh
tomorrow.
my God,
Isn't
I
that
love
great?
it. So cool.
Like you just want to say it and you see it.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's so cool. And then next up is the Valor. This oil is, okay.
Just feel like a soldier already.
Before I started teaching classes, I always felt the need to blow chunks. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I'm just going to be frank.
We did so well today.
And I didn't even use Valor.
You did it.
And so this oil is oil of courage. Like this oil is just like, how do I describe it?
Bravery.
Yeah, it's oil for bravery. It's like a hug. It's a hug in a bottle. It is so amazing, you guys. Use it for your children, adults as well. It is such an amazing oil. And then lastly is Raven. Raven is, can you read it the label for me, Jen?
It's very good for like if you have breathing issues or nasal issues. Let me just open it up real quick. If you open up the label, it'll tell you what's in it. So we got cinnamon, we got citrus, lemon, wintergreen, peppermint, and eucalyptus.
Yes, so it's like a spa in a bottle, and it will help with opening up your airways. It is so great.
Yes.
And then we have underneath this set, there are 2 oils.
So funny thing is, when I first got my starter kit, I called the corporate number because I was like, I think I was supposed to get more. And I didn't realize that they had this little like tab you pull.
That's
so
my fault.
This is
I
a
should
heavy
have
box.
Yeah, what's in here?
And I was like, oh, awesome.
Yeah, all these really great things.
Yeah.
So there's Stress Away in here, and this has vanilla. We call this vacation in a bottle. It is just what it says, you guys. Stress away. Like at the end of a day, a busy day, or for my kids, I love using this. And I just pop this little top off because your kit will come with fitment rollers. So I pop off the stopper and pop the roller on, and I just wear this as perfume. It is so amazing.
Pop and lock.
Yeah, pop and lock. You want to talk about peace and calming?
You need some peace in your life.
Yeah.
And some calmness, especially during this Christmas and holiday season. You're trying to run around doing errands, like just sprinkle a peace and calmness.
Yeah, can we say hashtag global pandemic? Like
everyone,
peace and calming, y'all.
Everyone needs some, like that would mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyone needs some peace.
Yeah.
If you don't have a diffuser, highly suggest get a diffuser and just pop that in.
Yeah. Well, the great thing is this kit comes with a beautiful diffuser.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna unplug it.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Just you could just pull this out. We're gonna show you the diffuser I got
It
with
comes
the
with this gorgeous. Look how beautiful this is, you guys. Gorgeous medical grade plastic diffuser. It is amazing, and look how cute Jen decorated hers with like little snowflake stickers for the season.
Yeah.
Isn't that adorable?
You can go on Etsy and find like anything on there for decals. So I got that for Christmas.
And then also in here, as if Young Living wasn't already generous enough, because if you buy all these oils separately and the diffuser, it's like over $400, you guys. You get 2 samples of the Ningxia
Not
Red.
one, but 2.
Yeah, not one, but 2 samples of the antioxidant drink.
Yes.
And then a Thieves spray for all the surfaces. Now, you guys, when I was introduced to Thieves and I was told that it can clean all the surfaces, like wood, granite, glass, like stainless steel, I didn't believe it either. And then when I cleaned with it, I was like, what? This is amazing.
Yeah.
And then it comes with a little hand sanitizer.
I always thought it was only bleach that would clean surfaces. And I'm like a very factual person. So I had to like Google the scientific like petri dishes of how Thieves works. And I was like, okay, I believe it now.
I'm a believer.
Yeah.
I'm a believer. Okay.
I'm gonna let off some steam.
We're letting off some steam. So we're venting our Instant Pot. And so we're gonna show you how to continue making the syrup.
With the elderberry syrup.
Yeah. So you want to talk about the benefits of elderberry?
Yes. So when my kids are still toddlers, but when they were like 2, I found out about elderberry, and like there's elderberry gummies and there's elderberry syrup, but I didn't know that you can make it like chemical free. So this is awesome that now I have the recipe to make it. But elderberry is a very high antioxidant syrup, which you want to take to boost your immune system, or just keep it healthy, or if you feel like you're getting under the weather.
Right.
Just, take some. But some top benefits are for major sickness relief. It's been shown to be safe, efficient, cost-effective treatment, both cold and seasonal flu, I guess you would say. Lowers blood sugar, so it actually helps you lower your blood sugar. That is amazing. Because you would think, oh, it's berries or sugar, but it's like totally goes the opposite than what you would think. Research has confirmed that extracts of elderflower stimulate glucose metabolism and the secretion of insulin, lowering blood sugar levels. A couple years ago, I was pre-diabetic, so this would have been awesome for me back then. But just to stabilize my blood sugar, like this is amazing. Natural laxative, so if you're having a little constipation, Dad whip some elderberry.
There you go.
It helps ease seasonal, all things seasonal. So if there's an overreaction of your immune system, this helps as well. And helps you breathe better if you're plugged up here. It's a natural diuretic, encourages healthy skin. We all want that glowy skin. So great for skin health.
I didn't know that. The glowing skin?
She's like putting it on her face.
Yes.
And then it also helps prevent basically bad cells.
Right? Yeah.
Helps prevent bad cells in your body. So that's just only 8 benefits. There's a lot more to it, but let's
so now
make this.
that we have let off some steam. Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm ready. So we will strain the syrup through a sieve.
So we're just separating the berries
We have
from the
a
liquid.
spatula.
Yes. Let me get it out.
Ooh, these are getting fogged up. Okay. So we'll remove all the berries, and you don't have to extract these berries. You can like set them aside and make like a bread with it, or put it in like some oatmeal or something. So I'm adding the liner back to the Instant Pot, and I'll get that, and then I'll put this in the sink. Okay, and then I'm going to add the syrup back to the Instant Pot and put it on the saute setting, and that will go in for like about 15 minutes. But for the sake of this class, we're going to show you, we're going to tell you what we need to do. So after it sautés, you're going to add a cup of Manuka honey. And if you don't know about Manuka honey, it has some serious wellness benefits. So Google Manuka honey. So once that is done,
It's from New Zealand.
yeah, from New Zealand. And then we'll add a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. Look up the benefits of that. It is amazing, you guys. And then once that is incorporated in there, we add 5 drops of Thieves Vitality, 5 drops of orange, 5 drops of lemon, all immune supporting oils, you guys. Copaiba, 5 drops, and 5 drops of clove. And Jen told you what the ORAC scale says about clove.
Like 10
This
minutes.
is amazing, amazing immune supporting syrup, you guys. So Jen's gonna show you how we bottled it yesterday.
Oh yes, let me grab it. So I got these bottles on Amazon, and I love how they look like little chemistry bottles. So we just got the filter, we poured it from the water cup. You can use this if you want, but we just poured it in. And then you can make your own labels, like if you just want to gift it for the holidays. So you can go, I like Avery.com. You can make and create your own labels, or pick something that's already created and then just add whatever you want. But so I picked this one for us today. It says Season's Greetings, and there's directions on how to use it. And so you can just put like maybe a little red bow or a craft color bow,
Yeah.
and then give it to someone for the holidays.
Yeah.
Elderberry Wellness is what we called it.
That's like an amazing gift. Like, I mean, if somebody gave me that, I would be so excited.
Right?
Right? I mean, nothing says I love you like a bottle
Just
of
makes it so
wellness
pretty.
support.
It's so beautiful. I love that the presentation and all of it.
Yes. So we're very excited about this.
So thanks for joining us, you guys. If you have any questions, reach out to myself or Jen or to whoever invited you and loved you so much to invite you to this class. We will post the recipe. Thank you, Gina. We'll post the recipe in the comments for the Instant Pot and for the saucepan on the stove.
Yes.
Are there any questions?
I have a question. Where can I subscribe to your YouTube channel? That was a serious question.
Oh,
I'm laughing at
Right.
myself.
don't have one. Well, I guess we're gonna have to make one.
You need to have one. You
Yeah.
guys, like, I love this, and I feel like it's so practical. And bringing the oils into the kitchen is such a great way to boost immunity, especially for the winter. So
Yes.
I would like to subscribe.
Okay. Oh, Gina asked, how much do you take? So just for everyday wellness, like just to keep yourself above the wellness line?
So 1 to 4 teaspoons of, for every day, it would be like 1 teaspoon for daily immune boost. If you have some kind of symptoms, you're under the weather, then like 1 to 4 teaspoons.
Yeah. But how I take it is because I'm extra. I don't do anything.
Yeah, she's like,
So I add an ounce of the elderberry with an ounce of the Ningxia Red, and that's how I take it. Oh yeah.
oh, so my kids smelled it cooking yesterday when we did this test trial, and my daughter was coming around. She's like, ew, vinegar. So true life, that might happen if you have kids. But what I did was,
This was genius.
this was so genius. I added grape juice to this in like a tiny cup, and they drank it like nothing.
Yeah.
So you just add a little added sugar, it's okay.
Because there's the immune support in there.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, so that's how it works for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
I can't think. You want to say hi? She's like this.
You guys did so great.
Oh, thank you,
Michelle,
Anna.
I love your laughter. It's so contagious.
Oh, thank
Thanks,
you.
Anna.
Thank you so much, guys.
You're
So
welcome.
informative.
You're
This is
welcome.
awesome. I'm going to stop streaming.
I died before I had me.